And they locked away the secret on every page, but now you're getting close. Feels like dragon's breath, fire against my chest, burning through the snow. I can't hide it, I can't hide it from you. Ultraviolet, ultraviolet, you see through.
Fish. Wow. We will see. Right, good morning. Welcome back to another Jake Davison Productions video. We are out today on the Hobie kayak.
Jake, is that you, Youngster? Good point.
That is me, Matt. I'm just going to pop over to you now to say hello, actually. Over. Right. Sorry to be a little interruption there. We are at Eastbourne today on the Hobie kayak, not the green one. We're on a nice big kayak, lots of room. And actually, I must admit, I do appreciate having the space again. It's great to have. Fish finders on, 4 rods in the back, massive cradle, and lovely flat northerly winds, very low winds today. And we're just going to pop out towards Fort Fun area. And I think we're going to try for plaice. I've got 4 rods, as I said. 2 rods are going to go big baits, the rays and bass. So a squid bait and a bluey bait. And then 1 rod is going to be my plaice rod, lug rod I'll call it. Whiting, plaice, dab, possibly a sole, but I might wait to target sole later on as the light levels drop. And yeah, we're just going to see how we get on. I haven't got a measure with me today, so unfortunately any larger size fish we're going to have to keep to measure when we get back to shore. My measure's gone AWOL, don't know why, but it has. We're just going to go and head over to Matt now, see what he's caught, if anything. And then we're going to go out towards the same Fort Fun area, anchor up, probably about 1,000 yards off the front, and give it a go. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Anyone who has subscribed, thank you very much indeed. It's very much appreciated. And pop a comment below if you enjoy it. Give it a like. And if you do want to dislike the video, please tell me why. I will always wonder. Right. Let's go. Right, so we're coming up to our spot now. We've been pedaling for about half an hour, I suppose. Maybe a little bit less than that. Probably only been 15 minutes, but it feels longer. But I just thought I'd very quickly touch on, for any new people who might be watching these kayak videos, the safety gear which I've got on me when we're going out at sea. So I'm with others today, which is always the safest thing to do, is go out with other people. But waterproof VHF radio, that's dueling on channel 16 so we can hear emergency services and any boats in distress going on us. And then we're broadcasting on channel 6 today, which is just a normal channel which anglers can chat out at sea on the boats. Mobile phone here, that's in a waterproof case and it's lanyarded up, so that's not going anywhere. And then we've got a personal locator beacon as well, so if I click that button, Coast Guard will come out to that exact position with urgency. So we've got 3 communication methods here if we're getting to any bother, which for me is really important, having those issues. So if the radio goes in, we've got our phone. If for some reason the phone doesn't work, last resort for me would be that PLB. So safety first, so we've got a dry suit and life jacket on as well. And I've got a safety knife attached down the side too. So we're just coming up to our spot. We're going to swing in, we're going to go about 20 foot further than we want to be, throw the anchor in, and then we're going to just drift towards our spot. We're only in 12 foot of water at the moment in time, so not deep at all, but that's all it needs. Water's a little bit murkier than I would have hoped for, but it's a beautiful flat calm day, so I think plaice will be on the menu. Fingers crossed. Right, so anchoring up, if anyone is interested, this is how I do it, and this is how it's safely done. So you want an anchor trolley which slides up to the front and up to the back. You want an anchor, of course, about 2 meters of chain, and then attached to that is a diver's reel. And at the top of that, when you're linking up your chain, you want to just add a little cable tie or a quick drop link or something, just so that if you get stuck, obviously when you get stuck, you're pulling primarily on this, and you're pulling from, you're pulling from that end and you're pulling up. But if it gets stuck, that cable tie will snap, and then you're pulling from there. So you're trying to pull it up. Anyway, how we anchor. Drop it over the side, like so. So don't drop it, let it go, because you'll lose your anchor. With this little bit of line here, I'm going to pop that into my clip, carabiner clip. Once that's on, let it down. A lot of shoulder under us right now. Now we're only in 12 foot water, so we're going to let out about double the warp. This reel can be a little bit useless when it comes to being reliable. Let a load out, and then as we're letting a load out, we're going to put this, we're going to anchor shuffle it to the very back of the kayak. So we're pushing that carabiner clip right to the back until it clips up. And we're going to let out some more warp, about double the depth, so that'll be fine. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to cleat that line there, that line here, we're going to cleat in place just like so, so wrap it up a few times. So that way we're anchored from the very back, and then what I've done is I've just got a little clip there. I'm just going to clip it onto the side of the kayak, down like there. The anchor reel is always on me, and I can let out more line if needs be. So as you can see, we were pointing in that direction, as we're swinging around with the tide. So we're going to be pointing, so we're going to be fishing that way. So anchor is down there. And then, as you can see, that's not actually right to the back. So we'll just make sure we shuffle that right to the back, just like so, as you can see. And then cleat it off by wrapping it up a few times. You can get proper zigzag cleats, but this works for me, just like so. So, clip to the back, anchor line pointing that way, fishing that way. Let's go. Guys, I don't know if you can see that, but look how many fish are down there. It's really difficult to focus, but there is literally so many fish down there. It's absolutely unreal. Oh my lord, I've never seen it like that. That is crazy. We're getting bites, bites, bites. So it must be a massive whiting shoal. There you go. Look at all those fish.
What have you got? I can hear you chirping from here.
Wow. Fish on, boys, fish on. Feels like a nice one, really nice fish. It's literally, it's got to the boat now and it's like, it's just stopped. There's the rod. it's actually stopped dead in the water. This is not a, I don't think this is a plaice. If this is a plaice, this is a monstrosity of a fish. I just put a single trace on, just because I felt it's actually pulling. This could be on. This is ridiculous. Could this be my first ever ray? No, it's a small plaice. How the devil does that put up such a fight? I will never know. Not even big. Ah, that's why. The weight was wrapped around, and that was the squid game rod, and that was why it was causing me some problems. There you go. Just a little plaice. Would be good for the Sussex slam, but I've already got a 38 centimetre, I think. It might be 36, but hang on a second. Let's use our pliers, skin it out properly. There you go. Put her back. See you later, baby. Yeah, no, I totally forgot what I was saying. I keep doing that today, and I don't know why. It's not good, is it? But yeah, I think 38 centimetres was my other one, my other plaice. So we'll just put that one back. But we'll put another lugworm on. I've gone down to a single trace now. I was on a free hook trace, as you saw. I've just gone down to a single one, and straight away we've got a bite. So I don't know why, but I just didn't feel that trace was doing the biz today. Look at that, easy. I'm even going to nick the end with a bit of squid, I think. Just a little bit of manky old squid. See if there's any bigger ones want to come out to play. That's a shame. I'm going to look like an idiot on camera now. This might be a ray. It's pulling and it's a tiny plaice. We're in again. I'm not going to say whether it's a big fish or a small fish, because every time I do, I get it drastically wrong. It feels all right, but all of them have felt all right. Ah, damn it. Ah, it just fell off. It just fell off. Damn it. Right, let's cast that one back out again. I've got a problem with this reel where the, like here, it will lock, but certain times it won't lock. So when I try and loosen the gear sometimes, it won't go. Yeah, like, no, who knows? Oh well, they're here, so that's great. Woohoo! Right, we're in again. We have to wait a little bit longer for that bite. I think probably just a little plaice, but we're going to play it a little bit more carefully this time. I particularly want it coming off again. Just loosen the gear, see if it wants to go. Don't know, it's pulling. Got very small hooks on, so yeah, it's pulling. I just don't feel like that's a plaice. This is the one sort of thing we lost previous, so I'll give it a little bit of line. It's probably just a small plaice, but it's digging, you know. Really is digging. Let's try and you can probably see the rod. It's really digging. I don't really want to pull it up too much, but it's literally like not having it. I've heard a few rays have come up recently on lugworm, and it is tipped off with a bit of squid, so I'm just going to go really gently. Oh yeah, it's pulling, it's pulling. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. This is ridiculous. So I got such a small hook on. Just hand lining it out. I think, guys, we could have. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to jinx it. But if you want to see me or the rod, probably the rod. I can't tell you what this could be. If it's a ray, it's going to be, even if it's a small ray, it's just sitting there. If it is a ray, this will be my first ever one. This cannot be a plaice. If this is a plaice, this is a monstrosity of a fish. Please don't come off. I've had such bad luck recently. Oh, it's pulling, it's pulling. I've had such bad luck recently with losing fish. It's taking line. Woo! Come on, baby. Come on. What is this? What is this? It does not want to move. It's just stuck to the bottom. This is probably... Oh, it's fighting, it's fighting. It's fighting. I wish... Why can't this have been on a proper rig? Not a silly one. Here we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Right. Oh, it's a plaice. Oh my God, it's a plaice. Oh my goodness me. It's a plaice. And it's... Oh my God. It's a big plaice. It's a big plaice. Oh, come on. Come to daddy. Yes! Oh. Again, the fight was tricky. Yeah, nice plaice, mate. I thought it was going to be a ray. It was just sticking deep, but the weight had got a little bit tangled up, but it's still a nice one. Right, so yeah, not a bad fish at all, actually. Look at that, beautiful. That's probably, so I haven't got the measure, but let's have a little. I know from there to there, it's got to be high 30s. Nice. Not as big as I thought, but decent. I'll take that one for the table. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Stunning colours on them. Not bad. First keeper of the day.
Double header!
Another probable plaice. Again, it's pulling down, but I'm not going to say what it might be. Oh, she's pulling. She's pulling. Oh. Then. I'm pretty sure it would just be a plaice. But I say that. They've really been putting up a good fight today. Yeah, it's another little plaice. Coming overboard. Here she comes. Oh, there she's in. Radio going wild there. Just another little plaice. Definitely won't.
Can you please acknowledge the bet by webcam and then 70?
Shush. Right, have a little plaice. We'll get her unhooked and we'll get her back. They're here. Not what we're after though, really. I'm after on the big bait rods. We've got the ray rods out. I really want a ray or a bass. I'll gut Hollywell then later for a bass. Well, as you can see, the swell, I don't know, probably looks absolutely fine on camera. I'll put you to the front and you can see the waves. So much worse than it should be. Right, so the swell's pretty bad. We've pulled up anchors and we're going to it's fun. We're going to go a little bit nearer in and just try and get a bit of, I don't know, a little bit of shelter maybe. I can see two boats which are anchored much nearer in. We're going to go sort of head towards them, back to where our launching point was, and I'm just going to try for some plaice. And I'm going to see if I can wait out till the afternoon, early evening. Then obviously we'll carry on fishing for rays, and there's more of a chance of a ray when the light levels are lower. So we'll have to see. But we're going to head there now. The swell's it's a bit much really there, to be honest with you. I think a little bit nearer in it might be a bit better, but I don't know where the wind's come from. It's come from out of nowhere. Fortunately, that does happen sometimes, but oh well. Well, as you can see, it is exceptionally choppy. The camera will do it absolutely no justice whatsoever. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to do a little drift. We're drifting at 1.5 miles an hour, so that's all right. We'll drift towards our exit point where we're going to finish our day up, because I don't think we're going to stay out here for too much longer, to be honest. It's got pretty bad. A lot of the bigger boats have come in, which is a real shame. It shouldn't have been like this, so it's a big shame. But fortunately, it's not worth risking staying out too long if it's going to be like this. You've just got to grit your teeth and say enough is enough. But we'll see. If it calms down, we'll stay out. But we'll obviously safety first. But I'm pretty comfortable at the moment. So he says. Right. So unfortunately, we was doing that little bit of drifting. It's just the swell's just picked up out of nowhere. It's not comfortable now, and it'd probably be silly staying out. It's gusting to 25-30 miles an hour, I would say. And on the weather app, the XD weather app, and the windy.com app, it's still saying 5-6 miles an hour gusts, which is absolute rubbish. It isn't. It's a lot more than that. But what can I do? I'm laughing because I'm going to laugh, I'm going to cry. Today was one of those days where I've got work, loads of work coming up, and I haven't got another day to come out. And I thought, great, today, perfect weather, you know, we'll head out and we'll have an all-day session, and that'll be that. But
You, Matt.
Matt's got in.
Yeah, we're coming in. It's getting a bit too choppy.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I'm annoyed because it should have been better than this. We've gone to the effort of getting the Hobie here and everything, but it is what it is. So I apologise, the fishing part of this video is going to end a little bit earlier. If you're only interested in the fishing, you can end it now, but thank you for watching and subscribe to the channel. If you want to know a little bit about filleting a plaice and doing some little dish with it, I think that's what we're going to do. So we'll head back home. We've got one plaice, and I'll show you how to fillet it, and we'll do a little catch and cook type style video just to make it a little bit more worthwhile than what it was. So if you're ending the video now, thank you for watching. Enjoy your day. But for any of which want to carry on and watch the catch and cook, I will see you at my house. Thank you. Okay, as promised, we're now going to show you how to fillet one of these. This is just how I do it. I'm sure there's better ways, but yeah, you get the point. Right, so big sharp filleting knife, nice soft bit there. That's where the guts are, all in that area. So we're just going to run our filleting knife in and through, just like so. And as you can see, guts will come out. As you can see, he's been eating lots of lovely lugworm. Just get your fingers in there and pull it all out. It's a bit of lug, bit of everything. I like having a look actually at what's inside them, because it kind of gives you an idea of how you should be fishing for them. So just go ahead and pull your bits out. Some bits you're going to have to be a bit more. So sometimes you need a knife to pull some bits out. Let's just get that. Hang on. Ugh. Yucky, yucky. You can actually fillet these with the guts in them, but I just prefer to remove some. So that's the stomach there. As you can see, I'm pretty sure there's a lugworm in there. Let's have a little look. This is a disgusting job, and not a lot of people do it, but I'm always curious. Yeah, lugworm, I think. Lugworm, bits of sand, God knows. Anyway, right, let's dispose of those. This has got to go to the dump, this dead freezer, hence why I'm doing it out here. Right, this is how, there's two ways of doing it. You can either now remove the head, remove the fins and cook it as a whole, but what I prefer to do is take 4 fillets off. So we'll get 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now this isn't a huge place, so it's not going to be the easiest to do, but what we'll do, sharp knife. There's a line running along down it, as you can see on here. We'll go along the line. Just chop along the line, following it all the way around. Now that will do we'll get a nice incision there. And we'll just, we'll do this side. We'll do this fillet first. Just chop down like that. And then you kind of score in a way the meat away from the bone, so I like to just peel it back, as you can probably hear it on the microphone there. You can just pick it off the bone like so. So just going along the rib cage. Gets the most meat out. So there are probably people there will be people out there which will do it much better than me, but you get the basic idea there. We'll pop that through the skin, just run that up. And then there's one fillet, and we'll do that exact same method on both sides. And once we've done that, when I've got all four, I'll clean them up and I'll show you how I'm going to cook them today. Once we've done, turn the fish round again, just go along the line there, the lateral flow line. And then just repeat the same process. I've taken them off. Right, fillets are off. As you can see, there's hardly any meat left on that fish. We've gone right down to the bone. You can see it. You can see that. You can hear that. That's all the bones. Now that is a perfect crab pot bait. So I'm going to get my bag of goodies from the freezer. As you can see, I freeze up all of my my guts, just like that, and that'll go in a crab pot. Spider crabs, things like that, in the summer. So in it goes. Nothing goes to waste around here. Right, so plaice time. Let's pop the back hob on to max. Get that nice and hot. Load of oil needs to be covering the bottom. Yeah, that will do. Right, I want to leave that for about 5 minutes to 10 minutes until it's really, really hot. And I'll now show you how to prepare the plaice. Right, so I'm going to show you how to do this batter, which is what we're going to use for the plaice. Grab some plain flour. You want 120 grams of that. Now pop it in a mixing bowl. Also, if you've only got a very small amount, you could half these measurements, and that wouldn't matter. So, plain flour, 120 grams. You want a spoonful of bicarbonate soda. I'm a bit of a dash of this and a dash of that, so I just kind of stick my fingers in there and lob it. That'll be fine. Bit of salt. Ah, perfect. The battery's gone. No salt for us. Right, half a cup of water, which we'll bang in there now. And then you have a little dash of vinegar. It's 2 tablespoons, but that'll be alright. And then a little bit of lemon juice. You can put a bit of beer in there if you want, just to be beer battered. We're going to use the pumping part of the turtle for the salt. There we go. Mix all that up and then add your egg, and I'll show you that when it's done. Anyway, put it down anyway. Right, so this is all the plaice. I got a few little bits out from the freezer as well. Just make sure you dry it all off first. You don't want much moisture on that at all. So just damp all that off. Grab a plate. Pop all your plaice on there. It's not going to be totally bone dry, but I'm going to tell you what we're going to do in a second to make them a bit drier. So there's going to be quite a bit of battered fish here, which is going to be very nice. Plaice is lovely to batter. Personally, I don't really like it pan fried. I'm sure if I did it properly, maybe I would, but I've tried pan frying it before and it just doesn't work for me. So right, that is on that plate. Grab a bit of plain flour again, and then just sprinkle it over the top on the plate there. That should be enough. And then just coat all your fish in that plain flour. That just will really help dry it out. So coat it all up like so. When you've done that, we're going to head over to the batter and head over to the oily pan. Right, so we've got our batter there, which we just made. Just coat it all up. So you can either put all your fish in like that and just coat it all up in that batter. Get loads of it, in just like that. Now, I normally leave that in there, and then I'll take that over to the pan, and then we'll put it in. Right, so bowl by the sides, nicely coated, and just place your fish in your pan, just like so. Now, I tend to do these about a couple of minutes aside, so we'll do that. We'll turn them over after a couple of minutes, and then we'll put them on the plate for you. Put the air fryer, we got some little potato chip things. Lovely. Right, so we fried the fish and now we've made a little salad, and we'll show you how we're going to put it together. I'm a greedy sod, so excuse fingers, it's all okay. Yeah. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breakaway bit. 6 pieces of fish, and we've got some little potato wedges there, asbestos hands, a couple of handfuls, and a little half of that. And there we go. That is freshly caught plaice from today on the kayak. Thank you for watching. If you've got this far in the video, obviously subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and have a lovely week. Thank you very much, and goodbye.